Welcome to Football Overseas, your ultimate destination for thrilling sports content. Brace yourselves for an exhilarating journey through the world of football and beyond. We're more than just scoreline predictions and match analysis. Get ready for a diverse range of shows designed to ignite your passion for sports. Step into the action with our lineup of shows: Champions Crystal Ball for all UEFA tournaments, Premier League Game Month Show, La Liga Game Month Show, Libertadores Vision for Copa America and Copa Libertadores, Goal Plus Africa covering AFCON and African football, Harem B Stars Unleashed predicting Kenyan national football team matches, Eurovision for European tournaments, and the Football Debate Show, your go-to for the hottest debates. And that's not all. Dive into the excitement of NHL, NBA, NFL, T20 cricket, rugby sevens, and much more. Football Overseas is your hub for a wide range of sports. Football Overseas, where passion meets sports. Join us on this thrilling journey, subscribe, engage, and be part of the excitement. Buckle up for an adrenaline-pumping ride. The game is on. Stay tuned with Football Overseas, and let's celebrate the world of sports together.
Big up, guys. Welcome to the FIFA. Wait, what? Yeah, welcome to the FIFA World Cup 2026 Group C match group preview. We'll be breaking it down group by group, match by match, and it is pumping 4 years. We have been waiting for this World Cup for the past 4 years, ever since Qatar's World Cup in 2022 finished. And it is a miracle how fast 4 years has passed, because we'll be we're expecting 4 years to not take that quick, but here we are for 4 years down the line doing another World Cup. And make sure you smash the subscribe button, make sure you like the stream, make sure you comment down your predictions, because make the live chat lively. And I know I'm meant to have Z coming. Z is a Moroccan fan of Moroccan descent, and I thought, who else better to cover this with than somebody who's from Morocco? Yeah, and let's be honest, all these four have something to claim. Brazil has a new coach, Cleo Aculote, and Morocco is coming back as AFCON runners-up. Morocco's claim that they were robbed. Were they really, or did Morocco just play dirty? And Scotland comes. Scotland is a rising team with Scott McTominay, especially Scott McTominay's rising form. And could Scott McTominay take Scotland to the knockout stage? You never know. And then there's Haiti. Shocker, shocker, shocker. Yeah, then there's Haiti. It shocked everyone and qualified for FIFA World Cup 2026. I never expected Haiti to qualify, but here they are. So there's a lot of experience. Brazil went not that far in the FIFA World Cup. Morocco went further. In the last World Cup, they went to the quarterfinals, and Scotland is back here. So I'm currently waiting for Z, but I'll talk about Brazil. Yeah, so we'll start off with the first one. Yeah, so pick up. Yeah, so Brazil is a first team to review. Yeah, so Brazil is a first team to review, and let's be honest, Brazil is under the management of Cleo Aclote in the Brazil in the South African World Cup playoffs. They didn't perform as excellent as they would have loved to perform in the league playoffs. They finished at position number 5 to 8 points. That wasn't a good performance from a Brazil side. We have all seen Brazil. We know Brazil is the second biggest We know Brazil is the second biggest nation in South America, and they didn't own up to it. They played poorly, and they finished fifth in the qualifiers. They were lucky to qualify, let's be honest, because they could have missed this World Cup. And so Brazil heads into this World Cup with not so good form, not the best form that Brazilians will be happy with. Brazil deserves better, and also they also played the Copa America. They finished, yeah. So in the Copa America, they were knocked out by Uruguay in penalties, 4-2 in the quarterfinals. So in the past 4 years, Brazil hasn't been performing as well as they would want to. They're continuing underperforming, and yeah. So the man that I'm adding on is a man, the legend, ZeerTalks from Morocco. Hiding,
Big ups, bro.
wait,
It's going. Yeah, big ups, bro.
hiding man.
I'm good. I mean, I
Yeah,
have
big
two
up.
actually. Actually, I have two hats. The main one's over there. So you probably have me on for Group H, I would imagine. I don't know, but uh, listen, yeah, Morocco. Still annoyed about the final, but the more conversations I've had with people, the more I understand the circumstance. To be fair, you know, it is what it is. You get me. But yeah, what would you want to talk about, bro? Thanks for having me on as well.
Yeah, so we doing like team breakdowns of the all the four teams and a small prediction of where you think they will go in the tournament. How far?
Okay. So with Morocco, I'm aware we have Brazil under Ancelotti, Scotland. I don't know who's coaching them, but I know what kind of players they might have. A- And Haiti, cakewalk. Haiti is they ain't getting anything out of this group. Let's just say that from now. So it's down to
Yeah,
three
true.
teams. The way I see it, bro, is Brazil. It depends on if Neymar is back and fit, and on top of that, if Ancelotti has given them as much freedom, because you know how Ancelotti moves. Ancelotti is like, give these guys freedom and give players freedom and let them do what they want. And if they do their job, then yeah, it's one of the yeah, that's when they start fighting. So that with Brazil, it's more of like a character thing. Yeah, and if they want to perform, yeah, and if Ancelotti makes the right selections, like there's no tactics involved. With Morocco, listen, obviously we had some. Actually, with Morocco, I mean, with the Morocco, it's like we play ball, but you saw in the AFCON, it was also about desire to like recovering and winning the ball. Especially like the Nigeria game is like the most
Yeah, true,
memorable.
true.
Is the most memorable one for me, in which like yeah, when they had some transitions, yeah, guys like Mizraoui would recover, or hell, even Hakimi for once, you know, or you'll have Messina, or you'll have Aguerd. Even though I don't really rate Messina like that, I can't lie, but you get the point. You get me. So it was one of those
Yeah,
ones. And we have Bono and go. I think having Bono and go, by the way, I hope now people understand like how amazing this guy is. Yeah, that's gonna be in our favor as well. You know. Um, So yeah, listen, man. Again, it depends on what Regragui does. Like I remember saying before the tournament, during the tournament, if we didn't win the AFCON, which we didn't, I would have said like the manager has to go. But given what happened in the final, it's very hard for me to say that. You know, which is very odd because I'm the type of guys like you do this or goodbye. I don't. But like sometimes you gotta make exceptions to a rule, and this is one of those. Uh So, yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, but listen, I wouldn't
yeah,
underestimate Scotland either, bro. Because Scotland, they're physical. Yeah, and they have Scott McTominay, bro, who could be if he's in
uh,
the right place and
a
you give him
very
an
good
opportunity.
midfielder.
Yeah, but he moves like a forward to me. Like he's so
Yeah, he
misplaced.
plays in the camp, I think.
I think he with Napoli. If I'm not mistaken, I think with Napoli he was more of like a 10 or something, and then he moved like a box crasher. He did what basically Jude Bellingham did at Madrid the year before. You know, which funny enough, that's
Yeah,
down to Ancelotti. Yeah, but whatever. But the point is, I wouldn't be shocked if Scotland do a decent. By the way, they would even like defend for their lives if they have to. That wouldn't shock me. They have also the likes of McGinn, Tierney, Robertson that is captaining their team. So they have some players, bro. I think Che Adams is another one. You know, which I believe, funny enough, I think Che Adams in the Saudi
Che
league. I could be
Adams.
wrong. Yeah, 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 yeah. So
But is he the one who plays for Scotland?
I believe
Oh,
Che
he
Adams
plays,
is
yeah,
he is right. He is Scottish.
I think, yeah. So in this group, is he Morocco finishing top or top two or what's?
Bro, personally, I just think I could see this guy, this country, Morocco. fi- They could, I think Morocco can finish top second or even third. Because my thing is, all teams in this group have a chance, except for Haiti, you know? And
Yeah, true.
and they all have their reasons. You get me? Like I told you, Scotland's physical. Morocco has the players and can be physical. Brazil, on their bad day, can give the other two a chance. If they're on their day, they top it. Like it's one of those ones, bro. Like that's why I think for me, Group C is it's either Group C or Group E. The one that's with France, Senegal, Norway. Those two are group of deaths for me, hands down.
Wait, group E is what group?
Not E, not E. I said the group with France.
Group E.
That's not group.
Oh, yeah. So for me, I think this group, yeah, this group seems like a mild group of death, not yet a fully one. Um, to be honest, I think Morocco is the most informed team. Their performance in the international football has been improving ever since the last World Cup. If you look at Brazil, they underperformed in the qualifiers, South America qualifiers. They could have been not taking part in this World Cup, and they were lucky that the other two teams performed worse than them.
Yeah.
So if you also look at that plus Scotland, Morocco and Scotland are the most informed teams in this group, and I think the match between Morocco and Scotland will decide who finishes second, and the loser will finish third.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see how it goes, man. But for me personally, I just feel again Morocco depends on what how we perform too. You know, are we gonna perform the same way we did the knockout stage, like for a Cameroon game and the Nigeria game, to a degree, or are we gonna perform like the final and Tanzania and Mali? Because I thought in the final we were mediocre. I can't lie. Yeah. So again, it depends, man. It really, really depends. Like I think there's so much that will determine what happens. I really do. You know, will Vinny be on it? Yeah, yeah. Will Rafinha be
Yeah,
provided services that he needs to get provided? You know, like
and then
what's it?
Endlick as well.
Sorry,
No, plus Endlick as well.
Andrik if he plays, I don't know if he starts again. I don't know. Estevao,
No, I
does he
think
play?
Richarlison will start. I
Yeah,
think
because the Charleston
Richarlison will
started
start
last
over
time. I
Endlick.
don't know. Do they have a striker that would start? There was a player in the Brazilian league that he would maybe get called up, but I don't know if he will start. because like some guy named Vitor Ryan Vitor or something. But again, I don't think he'd get called up to start. If he did get called up, it would probably be to be benched or something. But the thing is, for me, do Brazil really have anybody? I think Endrick is probably going to be the starting striker then. Because to be fair, Endrick is earning his World
Yeah,
Cups by
because
the
they
way
have
he's playing for Lyon.
Pedro.
Sorry?
Yeah, because yeah, they have Richarlison. Now I'm saying the strikers that Brazil have is Richarlison, Cunha, João Pedro, and Rocky.
Yeah, see what I mean? So it's probably going to be Endrick.
Yeah, most likely it will be. But I think if you ask me if Morocco can finish third, I see Scotland beating you in terms of attrition. The way I saw you guys play, you guys have a good team, yes, but are you finishing chances though?
That's a problem. I mean, there were games in which we didn't finish our chances, and it cost us. Even in the final, we
Yeah,
didn't score. El Kaabi's won. We didn't score, cost us. The penalty. Do you see the penalty incident? I had
yeah,
conversation with my family, and it turns out that he intend to miss it on purpose, and apparently, because if you look back, remember when the Senegal thing happened, yeah, and
yes,
yeah, and you could see Mendy's talking to Brahim. You could see Mane. I think he's talking to Hakim Ibrahim. Blah blah blah. I think so, right? And then when for some
yeah,
reason once the chip happens, nobody is really celebrating. It's like you can tell that it was a whole plan. You
yeah.
know.
But also, I think as well, if you got to the World Cup stage in USA, you cannot be missing chances like you are missing in African
No, no, no.
football.
The Kabi miss. I'm but bro. Now I think about it again. It took me a while to think about it. Yeah, I still wish Brahim scored personally, but I get now why he missed. Yeah, but with the whole El Kabi thing, he should have scored. You know, the
Yeah,
chances
he should
probably.
have.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
Well,
but
what
yeah,
about the other
initially I thought
chances?
Brahim. Yeah, I thought Brahim should have fucking learned from about excuse swearing, but I thought he should have learned from like the BS that he done there. But I think it looks like it was planned apparently. So because I've heard a lot of things and all that stuff. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. But when it comes to the World Cup now, yeah, there is no more excuses from outside. They're saying, "Oh, Morocco robs this, Morocco robs that." It's in the U.S. So now what? You know. But then again, I don't think Morocco will win easy like that anyway. So
But don't you think that now, like the way you guys performed in the World Cup 2022, has put more pressure on you guys to perform better and to reach the semifinals, to reach the finals this time?
yeah, but that semi-final was amazing. And don't get it twisted. The money that's put into this national team, obviously, there's pressure to go far. But and there are people that even think that we'll even win the World Cup, which is crazy because we can't even win AFCON. But like for me, go as far as you can. All I'm asking is for Morocco to go far. I'm not even asking them to go win it. I know people will ask them to go win it, but let's be realistic. Yeah, the European and the South American teams, a few of them, they are the real strong teams in the competition. Like they're the ones that have depth everywhere. Yeah, Morocco, they may have depth in terms of African football is concerned, but world football, it's another ball game, bro. It's another ball game. And people need to start understanding that. They really do. So, yeah, it is one of them ones, bro. It is one of them.
So also the pressure could increase, right?
But sorry?
No, I'm saying the pressure from last time could make it worse.
No, but I mean, obviously, if we lose in the group stage, it's not good enough. However, if we made it far, it's still not bad. Obviously, depending what the circumstances of the game could be as well. But for me, it's like if we made, because remember, it's now more teams in the tournament, right? That's one thing you have to keep in mind. Morocco is now really known for going far in these competitions. Yeah. So it's one of
Yeah.
those things for us in which we have to be keep on like going far and far and far and then getting close and close and closer. And now you start really one time ain't gonna do enough for me, bro. You know. So for me, just go as far as you can. Let's see how much of a real deal this team really is. You know, like that's my thing because
And if
if we
Morocco
get
is
knocked out
getting knocked
early,
out,
if we
or
get
what do you
knocked out
think
early,
will be your weakness in this World Cup?
wait, sorry, yeah, I didn't hear you.
No, I'm saying if you guys get knocked out, what will be the weakness or reason?
Center backs.
The centre backs.
I feel like our center backs was already a weakness in the AFCON.
So like the poor centre backs don't know how to defend well.
So I think Agerd is okay. I think Messina or Yamir not, and Roman Saïs is injury prone, not good enough. Not good enough. I'm not a big fan of theirs. Really not a big fan of theirs. Personally. I think Morocco have good fullbacks,
What about the left back?
good midfielders, good I mean the forwards are okay. The center backs, I'm not moved. But I think we have one of the best goalies in the world as well.
Yeah, but also think your left centre back seems to be a bit of a weakness with Massinia and CS.
No, so Says is he's getting older and he's more injury prone. That happens. Yeah. Like back then he was actually pretty good for us. Yeah, but he got injured early AFCON. The issue I have with is what's his name? Messina and Eliamir. They're both bozos.
Oh,
Yeah. They're both bozos. Yeah, Gerd is
no,
like
but why
trying to
can't the
carry
manager
that.
not drop them though?
You can, who do we bring? Who do we bring? That's the only thing. I don't know who do we really
No,
bring.
Mazari. He can play Mazari.
Yeah, but he plays center back in a back three. It's not the same as in a back four.
Oh,
And plus,
yeah,
he's one of our
you're right.
players. It's not the same. It's not the same, bro. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
so yeah, I get it. Anyway, so let's move to Brazil. So yeah, Brazil hasn't been impressing most people since the 2018 World Cup. I think Brazil has been underperforming, going down and down in terms of quality of football.
They have been underperforming. I do agree with you on that one. Um, my thing with Brazil, by the way, bro, after that, like Brazil is probably going to be my last topic and I have to go. But with Brazil, for me, with Brazil personally, I just feel like there's so many players that's not really moving like Brazilians. Like when you think of Brazil, you think of top footballers. I feel like a lot of them they've been like morphed into like being PMP guys. You know, you'll see some good
Yeah,
Brazilian players. Like I think Vinny is good, but I just feel like his attitude stinks, and I don't think he's as good as people make out. Right? I think Rafinha is good, but people think he's not he doesn't play like a Brazilian baller. He's just a good goal. I think what Rafinha is for me. He's a goal scoring winger. Yeah, that's what he is. He's a goal scoring winger. He's not really, and I actually think because of that he'll be pretty important for them. But they need someone to provide for him. You get me? Yeah. Who's the other guy?
yeah.
I mean, they have Bruno Guimaraes in midfield. They have who else do they have in from Brazil? Joel Linton, I don't know if he's picked in the squad or not. Akata is a baller,
they
but
have Caserimo,
who?
Fabino, Caserimo.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah. Oh, Casemiro, you mean, not Casemiro. Casemiro.
Yeah,
Casemiro, bro, you have him on my night. Come on, bro. Casemiro and yeah, but Fabinho, I don't know. I don't think he'll get chosen. I think Casemiro more likely. Uh, they have I know Gabriel and Militao. If Militao is fit to start together, if not, or Bremer, but Bremer is not fit neither. So Brazil's problem, as you can clearly tell, is centre backs. I mean, if they can stay fit at least. Uh, and then you have full backs. You're thinking of who? You're thinking of, well, Renan Lodi is one that comes to my mind. Vanderson, I think, from Monaco, I think is another one. I don't know. Yeah,
yeah,
I think in some areas Brazil low key are limited. Yeah, but they have the likes of Allison and Ederson in goal.
yeah. I think goalkeeper department Brazil has a good talented goalkeeper department, but that's defense aging and aging defense. The CDMs are also aging, Caserimo and Fabinho as well. So I think the age is catch up to with Brazil, and they could be continue to go down. And heading to this World Cup, I think Brazil might underperform Brazil. They might lose some points where they're expected to win. I know people heading to this World Cup are saying Brazil are favorites to get 9 points. I don't see Brazil getting 9 points. I see them getting one sloppy win, a sloppy draw, and a sloppy win again. So the wins won't be that convincing. The group that sloppy wins by one goal margin, and Brazil will just stop the group by yeah, will just stop the group because I feel like Scotland and Morocco will just compete with each other for second spots rather than first spot. And
Yeah,
Brazil is the best team in this group in terms of quality. They just have to believe in themselves.
yeah, yeah. That's my thing with them, bro. That's really my thing with them. You know what I mean? So I guess we'll see what happens with them. But yo, bro, listen. I know it's uncomfortable circumstance for you. I'm very, very sorry, but because I do have to catch up
Yeah,
on something. Yeah, I wish we did this at 3, but it's cool. It's cool. No problem. I understand.
yeah,
And also, check, guys, for those watching, I mean, this thing was supposed to be 2 days ago, but yeah,
yeah,
me being a sleepy freak after university in the morning, bro, happens. You get me, to the best of us. Especially when your sleep is a mess. You'll be like that. Happened to me even today. We were supposed to go live earlier, so yeah, I do have to dip, bro. You get me, but
right. Yeah, it came on.
I apologize. I really apologize, bro. Because we were supposed to do this 2 days ago, and this earlier today as well. Yeah, so. But yeah, listen, good luck with the rest of it. But yeah, before I go quickly, yeah, with Brazil, yeah, I
Yeah.
think they need to figure out. Ancelotti needs to figure out who's in their squad. And one more thing, is Neymar gonna be available? Because he's taking surgery. He's gonna try
Who?
his best to make it to that World Cup squad. You know, so let's see how
Wait,
that
to
pans out.
who's taking surgery?
Neymar,
Oh,
Neymar Junior.
no, I feel like Brazil should find a way. They should find a way to play the football without Neymar.
I
I
mean,
feel
they
Neymar has
should,
become
but
too old,
but
and
Brazil,
Brazil needs to move on from Neymar. Just the same way.
no, I'm saying they should, but at the same time, I just think that Neymar could be the guy that figures out something for this team. Like for example, when they played Croatia, that was supposed to be the moment, but defensively they were off. You know,
Yeah,
So yeah, let's see. But to be honest, I don't think Neymar lasts this World Cup if he plays. I really don't. And if he does, it'll be a miracle. You get me? So yeah. But yo, I do gotta go. Big ups to you,
plus
bro.
it is his was. Yeah, yeah, big up. Thank you, man.
Of course, man. Guys, slap the like, subscribe on this channel, man. Take care and peace.
Peace out. Yeah, so big up, guys. And yeah, so for Neymar, I'll be honest, for Neymar, this is his last AFCON, no, last World Cup tournament. I don't think Neymar will play another World Cup tournament, and I feel Brazil should do it best in this World Cup. They should give it the best. It won't be an easy performance. They have hard opponents to play against. They have teams like Morocco. Morocco is an aggressive, fast side, and they have teams like they have teams like who Scotland. Scotland is aggressive. Morocco is that's technical, and if Brazil sleeps well in those two matches, they could find themselves in third very quickly. And it will be a good sight for Brazil, but the reality, it is possible that that can happen. Yeah, and heading, yeah. So I think we're done with Brazil, but I I predict Brazil to top this group. I won't be shocked if Brazil finishes third. I won't be shocked if Scotland finishes above Brazil or Morocco finishes above Brazil, but it will be unlikely, but I I see Brazil finishing first. Yeah. So next team is next team is Scotland. Yeah. So Scotland is an improving side. They have been improving in terms of the talent. I know last World Cup 2022. Yeah, they finished second in the group in the 2022 World Cup, and it wasn't a great performance from Scotland. Yeah, so Scotland finished second in that group. What am I saying? Yeah, so Scotland finished second in that group. They have played against Brazil before. They have drawn once, lost three times. They have played against Morocco. They have lost once against Morocco. They haven't played against Haiti, so that's a new debut for match against those two teams. And in the 2022 World Cup, how far did they go? Even if they qualified. Yeah, so in the 2022 World Cup, they went not that far. Wait a second. Yeah, so they didn't qualify for the 2022 World Cup, and I see them finishing second this group. They'll get a win against Haiti. They might shock Morocco and get a win against Morocco. With how aggressive Scotland is, they might get a win against Morocco. And I see Scotland finishing this group with on position number two, above Morocco by 2 points difference. Yeah. So next team is the last team before I wrap it up. That is Haiti. Yeah. So we all know heading to this group is that Haiti finish bottom of the table. It's kudos to Haiti for topping the group for qualifying for this World Cup, but there's a points collector for Scotland, Morocco, and Brazil. They'll be eaten alive. And I don't see them getting any points in this group. They'll be the ones donating points other teams. But getting points, I rarely see that happening, and they'll finish fourth. But for them to qualify for this World Cup, it's a miracle, and they should be proud of themselves. And if they're heading to this World Cup, they should head with it with the mentality of just having fun, enjoying themselves, because I don't think they'll go that far. Yeah, so let them just enjoy themselves and enjoy the football that could happen. Yeah, so that wraps it up for me. Make sure you smash the button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit button as I will be back later on